Hello everyone, I'm Candace with Success Imagery, and I'm thrilled to be sharing this amazing tool of guided imagery, mental rehearsal training, and creative visualization and hypnosis that you can apply in a structured, effective way within your organization to see awesome results. And today we're going to be talking about the pain point of your employees are taking a lot of time off and they're kind of disconnected. They're kind of checking out. You're sitting down with them. You're like, hey, we noticed that you've been late a lot. What's going on? And of course, they give you an excuse. They say they're sorry. Perhaps you tried writing people up. And yeah, you can do all that. Sometimes you've got to, have repercussions for not keeping up with the flow of your work environment, and you want them there on time. A lot of what's happening that I think people don't really realize is that these are people, they're not robots. Robots are going to take over all of our jobs, but that hasn't happened yet. We're still here. We still got to work together. It's coming, but it's not here yet. And you need to get these people on time, ready to go. One of the things that you can do with your employees is, again, get them into a very relaxed, calm, reflective, peaceful state and help them get into either alpha or theta. And this is a great place to help them reprogram their mind. And what you want to have them do is have them imagine arriving at work on time and feeling good. Better yet, you can have them imagine what time they need to leave the house by and create a very vivid scene of looking at the clock, grabbing their keys, heading off to work, arriving on time, being excited to be there. These little micro snapshot visualizations, if you can get them crystal clear in their mind, they're naturally going to gravitate towards that behavior. They're naturally going to adapt and modify without really even thinking about it too much. If you can change how that information is being encoded and have them imagine showing up to work and feeling good and interacting with their coworkers. Because here's the thing, if you're in leadership, chances are likely that your team has some drama. Some of it you know about, some of it you don't, because managers kind of separate and kind of go into their own little group, and then, people at various levels of the organization kind of stay on their hierarchical level. And so they might have drama going on at work, and they may not like a coworker, or they might just have some angsty energy going on with that. And there's only so much that you can do by way of communicating with them and talking to them about it and helping them work it out. I don't know, but chances are likely you're not their personal therapist. You might be in HR, you might be a leader, you want to see them do well, you want to see them perform at their best, but there's only so much you can do to help them navigate these crunchy emotions that they might be having in their interpersonal relationships. So having them imagine enjoying being at work, enjoying interacting with their coworkers, while simultaneously completing their tasks confidently and just enjoying the whole process is going to do wonders for reducing this resistance behavior that is causing them to be late. And also, if they're taking a lot of time off, maybe they're sick. And maybe they're sick because they're stressed. Hence the reason that getting them into a relaxed state is really beneficial immediately for improving their sense of health and well-being and reducing that stress. Because if stress keeps going on in their mind and their body, it's gonna take a toll on them, and they're not going to be able to be there. So you need a tool that not only helps them see themselves succeed and do well, but also immediately helps them get into a state of well-being, a state of relaxation. And have them imagine themselves feeling calm, steady, confident. What does that look like for them? What does that sound like in their own voice when they speak to people at work or when they communicate with your prospective clients? What does that feel like when they show up and they are confident? Do they stand up straight? Do they look people directly in the eye? Do they speak clearly and in a coherent way? Having them imagine this is going to allow them to do that. And then you're going to notice that within a very short period of time, these employees that were once taking time off and were checked out and not feeling good suddenly have a little bit more energy, suddenly have a little bit more confidence, and are able to see things in the environment and opportunities that they need to connect with in order to get you the results that you are going for as a company. Because it's really a team. It's a team effort. And if they can see themselves being an integral part of the team, succeeding and doing well, people will go to great lengths to feel a deep sense of belonging. This engenders a sense of loyalty, connection, and also revives their passion and purpose for the work that you're doing in the first place. Even if it's not an enjoyable job, let's say it's a job that's, you're selling a normal kind of product, it's, you're doing well, but I don't know, we're just going to use an example here, okay? Maybe you're selling like air filters or something like that, and you're not maybe saving the world, but it's a job. If you can help them find meaning and purpose and connection and enjoyment and fulfillment at this job where they are now, you're going to have happier employees. You're going to feel better. They're going to do better. Everybody wins. So if you would like to learn more about confidently leading your team and or just individuals in your company through guided imagery, through creative visualization, because you want to improve the culture and the performance of the people that work with you and for you, I would love to see you in the next video, and also check out my comprehensive course in success imagery. I hope to see you soon, and I will see you.